Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I wanted to shed some light on how people get into relationships with the sociopaths, the narcissists, the abusers. So many people are ashamed, come out of these relationships ashamed because we've been taken for such a ride. And you look back and you go, how did I let this happen? And there are a few people, the lucky ones, who have never had friendships or relationships with people like this who go, I don't understand how you could get into that kind of relationship or how you could stay. So I think for the most part, many of you trust me. You think that I will at least be as honest as I can be based on my recollection, considering I'm old. So I would like to tell you how I got into an abusive relationship with a sociopath and why I stayed. Because I think it might give you some insight as to what is happening with people either you or whatever you're going through, or people you love who might be in this situation. My situation was this. I put this person on a pedestal. I didn't really know who he was. I went based on the way he made my body feel, the way he looked. And when he chose me, I couldn't see anything else. That was my first mistake. I couldn't believe that this man that I had idolized, that I had adored and thought was so beautiful, was choosing me. So I saw red flags, but it didn't matter because he chose me. And I now understand that part of the reason he chose me is because I was so eager, and he could feel that I had put him on a pedestal. And people like him need that. They're not picking strong, independent women. They're picking women who become hanger-oners, and women who can't let go, and women who, are like ride or die, and like, we'll get through any storm. And that was me. Anyway, so when we started dating, I saw a million red flags. I saw them. But I was too proud. I had made such a big deal about the fact that he chose me that I couldn't then, only 6 weeks later, turn around and go, oh yeah, he chose me, but he's a total sociopath, Looney Tune, and I'm out. Because I had invested so much excitement and emotion into the relationship. I was too proud to say, I think I made a mistake. So instead, I was like, I guess I'm seeing this through. The first time that he did something hurtful to me, we had only been dating about a month and a half, and we went out to dinner in New York City together, and he had had too much to drink. So I said, let me drive, because I only had one drink. And he fought with me. And when he finally agreed to let me drive, he threw the car keys in my face, and they hit my face and like cut my face. And he had zero remorse. And I kept waiting for the, like, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, what did I just do? I'm so sorry. There was none of that. He got in the car and was like, whatever. And we drove home from the city to New Jersey in silence. And I knew right then the relationship would never work. Bless you. I knew it, but I stayed. Why? Well, part of me believed I had something to prove. Part of me believed that I could change him. I wanted to be the one to change him. It didn't work with all the other women he had been with, and I wanted it to work with me. I don't understand why or how I became the woman who saw it, recognized it, acknowledged it to herself, but stayed. I don't know how I got there. I can only try to explain to you why. I stayed because I was invested. I stayed because I believed I could love him through it. I stayed because I didn't really believe somebody could treat me that way willingly and not eventually snap out of it. I kept waiting for him to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this to you. And I would get him to a place where I would say, why are you doing this to me? Why do you treat me this way? And he would flip it around on me. Look at you. You're crazy. I can't talk to you. You're so emotional. Every time you want to talk to me, it's emotion and it's you're unhappy. Leave. And he knew I wouldn't. He knew I wouldn't. So he would sit back and look at me in my most broken form, pleading for him to be good to me, and flip it around on me. Key sign of a sociopath. Key sign of a sociopath. When you come to them with their shit and they immediately flip it around on you. That is check. I don't care if they don't have any other symptom. Check, sociopath. Why do you hurt me? Why do you forsake me and treat me poorly and talk down to me? When they immediately go, look at you. I can't even talk to you. You're crazy. Nobody's going to want to put up with this. You think any man's going to want to put up with this? Nobody's going to want to deal with this. You are unlovable. This man would tell me I was unlovable all the time. Yet, he never left me. Isn't that strange? When a man is telling you that you are not good enough, that you are unlovable, that you are too this or not enough that, but he doesn't leave, that is a red flag for bullshit. You are in a relationship with a sociopath and nothing you do will change him. Nothing you do. Nothing. Not crying to his siblings, not talking to his friends, not giving him the silent treatment, not threatening to leave, not talking to his mom. Nothing. You cannot love him out of it. You cannot sexy sex him down out of it. Nothing. You cannot independently try to become your own person mid-relationship with a sociopath out of it. You are fighting a war with someone who is so more far prepared than you could ever be on your best day. The only thing you can do is leave. Leave before he destroys you. And if you feel scared to leave, leave anyway. And if you love him, leave anyway. Leave him. Because I am telling you that I went through every motion. I tried every tactic, every single one. Writing letters, poems, texting, deep-seated conversation, religion, his mother, his siblings. Everyone was crazy. And the more I pushed for him to treat me well, the more he made it seem like I was so needy and so whiny and so emotional and so crazy and no one would ever want to be with me or ever love me. Ever. I am telling you, I know exactly where you are. Leave. Don't shake your head. Stop crying. Leave. It is literally the only way to save yourself. Because I know how broken you feel. I know how you are looking around going, how did I become this person? How did I get here? It doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is you get out and you start over now. I love you so much today. Have a great day.